A healthy diet is an important priority in the lives of so many people, but confusing and sometimes misleading labels on food can make shopping difficult for people who are health conscious. This month's ShopSmart magazine shows some of the tricks and the truths of food labeling. And to talk more about this, we're joined by Jody Rohlena, senior editor of ShopSmart. Good morning.
Hello.
So if you're not careful, you can get really fooled at the grocery store, can't you?
You can. You can see these claims and think that you're getting something that's really healthy, but maybe not so much. So you really want to be smart about what you're shopping for.
And so let's take a look at some of these items that we have here. The first one, this box of cereal, says whole grain guaranteed.
Whole grain, yeah, and they are made with a whole grain, but that doesn't mean that they're a high source of fiber, and that's the big difference. You can get some fiber here, but not nearly enough for your daily allowance, so be careful with that.
And so where can you find out exactly how much fiber there really is in there?
Well, you need to look on the label. I mean, technically you're looking for 3 grams in a high fiber source. This only has 1, so, not enough.
And talking about fiber, going down the line, we also have these Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, and they say they've got fiber, 20%. That sounds like a lot. They have fiber, but they also have high fructose corn syrup. They have hydrogenated oils. Those things are not good for you. So just because there's fiber here doesn't make this a health food. It's still Pop-Tarts.
This Nutri-Grain box says made with mixed berry real fruit.
Yeah, there's fruit in here.
This isn't really like eating berries, though.
Well, when it says made with, that's a tip-off. It's got a little bit of the ingredient. It doesn't have a whole lot. I mean, yes, there's some fruit in here, but not enough fruit to really come close to your daily allowance of those kinds of nutrients. Eat an apple or an orange instead.
Yeah, that counts as one of your, one of your
yeah,
5. Not
that's
this.
easy. That you don't have to count that or read a label.
I see this a lot in supermarkets. This spread right here, it says 0 of something bad, so no trans fats.
Yeah, trans fats, and we all think, ooh, trans fats, those are bad. We want to avoid them. And in fact, 1 serving does not have what you count as a serving of trans fats. You can say 0 trans fats, but if you're using more than 1 serving, more than 1 spread of this, it can really add up. So suddenly you've taken in a lot more trans fat than you might want to.
And we hear trans fat's not good for you.
Yeah, avoid that if you can.
Last item we have, a good source. What's this one promise? A good source of what?
It's a good source of calcium. Now, it's a granola bar, so, there's a little bit of calcium in here, but not a whole lot. I mean, to be considered a good source, you really only have to provide 10% of that particular nutrient. Now, you have to eat almost 2 bars to get that 10%. So, not really a great source of calcium.
And so overall, a lot of these food manufacturers might be banking on the fact that people don't really know what qualifies as a good source or made with or whatnot.
Yeah, so they're looking for those claims. You see it on the front of the box, you pick it up and you put it in the cart. You think you're being healthy. You really need to know a little bit more than that and really try to stick with those whole foods when you can and use these packaged goods kind of sparingly as part of a balanced diet. That's the most important thing.
Very good. All right, Jody, thank you so much for being with us.